Okay, hey Leo, I'm here with your July reading. I have just dealt the cards. I'm going to start by summarizing a couple key points and then we're just going to go through the reading. So, for you guys, it's looking like, okay, so it's a good thing because things are moving forward, okay? Things are in motion, there's a new beginning unfolding, there's a lot of positive opportunities, positive new energies to build off of. And this is all taking you to a much better, happier, faded place where new things are growing. There's, healing in terms of getting away from more stressful, toxic, or anxiety-producing experiences and coming into a more calm state. I also see that you might be feeling like things have been stuck for a while or that you don't know which way to move forward and it's giving you some anxiety. You might be up against some opposition or have something to overcome, and you might be feeling like either something didn't work out or something's limited, like you can't really figure out how to move forward, but actually things are moving forward for you and in exactly the way that they're meant to. So either you might be holding on to an expectation that or a way that something has to happen that isn't necessarily how it's meant to happen. Things are still moving forward and there are blessings coming your way and opportunities. So it's a really positive thing and you're going to end up in a really good position. So let's dive in. Okay, so our main energy for this month of July. So we've got the Eight of Wands in the present position crossed by the High Priestess. So this is showing that with the Eight of Wands here, there's definitely energy on its way to you. So this is like the analogy of throwing a dart at a dartboard, aiming your intention after what you want, all that will, that passion, daydreams, or a goal you have. So that energy is heading straight for you. There's momentum here. Something is culminating, something is on its way, something is about to land. The other shoe's about to drop. You're gonna get some kind of message or news or developments. But this is still happening. So you might not notice this or see this. You might feel like nothing is happening. When are things gonna change? But this is, the ship is headed straight for you. There are no obstacles. This energy is cruising towards you. So you may even feel an intuition or a buildup. You might even feel anxiety because you feel something coming, something unfolding, but you're not sure what that is. You're not sure how that's going to happen. But this is a very positive energy. This is all about, quick developments, quick communication. Things are moving forward. There's energy behind whatever this represents. And it is, heading towards a culmination where you will be able to see, what is taking shape, what is the next step. Now, crossed by the High Priestess, you might be searching for answers. You might be feeling like you don't know what to do or you don't know what's coming and you're having to reflect and look at your gut feeling, look at your intuition. You might be praying, you might be meditating, you might be feeling like you don't have the answers and that you're seeking some clarity or some reassurance. Okay, now I do see in the recent past, we've got the Chariot here. So this is an indication, again, that things are moving forward. So the Chariot is a major card, so it's a faded energy. It's something you're meant to experience, and you can't really avoid it moving through. This is the recent past, so you should have, overcame this and experienced this in the recent past. But the Chariot energy is all about, triumph and moving forward. So getting out of... Now, let me think of how to say this. It's overcoming and getting past a toxic situation or an obstacle or something that was challenging. And this is when there really is a straightforward momentum. So it's like you're ready to not be dealing with that anymore, and you are moving forward to a new place in life, which is further reflected by the Eight of Wands. So this energy has started to unfold with the Chariot, and with the Eight of Wands, this is still, the momentum is building. You're still cruising to this other phase of life or development happening, or a change in perspective or good news. So things are definitely moving forward, and there is momentum here. So where are things moving forward to? Okay, near future. So this is an influence that's going to come into your present in, you know, the near future. So this could be days, this could be weeks, but this is like the next big shift in what you're dealing with. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles in the near future. Beautiful energy. So this is, you know, the stage is set for so much potential and opportunity, for abundance, for a whole new, you know, realm of your reality. You know, this can be like a new job, and it changes your finances and enables you to live life in a different way. This could be the start of a, you know, business endeavor, and starting to, you know, get that off the ground, or start connecting dots and have ideas and inspiration about this. This could be a relationship taking shape, a new relationship developing, a new relationship on offer. This is anything that is in a physical form in 3D, but it is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is more like there is an abundance of possibility. The stage is set for, it's like the, you know, the universe is supporting you right now in terms of any kind of practical development that you may have. So this is a great time to look for new jobs. This is a great time to be open to changes in your physical world. And you might not see the, you know, full effects yet, because it is just the beginning stages, the opportunity, the stage being set. Everything is fertile. Everything is in alignment for you to embrace and turn this into what you ultimately want. So this is such a good, beneficial, positive energy. So things are moving forward, and you will see a, you know, change in your physical world moving forward. So this is beautiful. Now we also, on the bottom of the deck, which is just like an extra general energy, is the Ace of Wands. So again, this new dose of inspiration, passion, having a new idea towards something, feeling a new spark for something or someone, having a vision or a new direction. This is when we're fired up and we're like, wow, I really, I do know what I want to do now. I do know how I feel. I'm feeling, you know, an awakening, whether it's a sexual awakening or a creative awakening. There is this fire here for you. And so this is showing me that there is a new cycle beginning, that you're being taken from what you have known to a whole new place. And there's still work to do, because we have to accept and receive that potential energy from the aces and do our job and use our free will to choose, to build, to take that energy and those opportunities and really maximize their potential. Now, it seems like you guys may be feeling in your day-to-day experience, you probably are not feeling that way. You're probably not convinced that that's happening, because I see a lot of, you know, anxiety and worry and feeling a little stuck. So let's break that down and kind of examine that. So underneath, at the bottom of the deck, so this is what the whole reading rests upon. This is the subconscious energy, the behind-the-scenes energy, or the long-term past. So how you may have felt, you know, going back. So we've got the Two of Swords. This is, again, the subconscious energy, the foundation of the reading. So, you know, this is when we feel stuck, when we don't know how to move forward. We either have a choice to make between multiple options, and we're just not sure of the right choice. So we really are just like, I can't deal with this right now. I don't know how to move forward. Something may be out of your control, where you are stuck and you're just forced to kind of be in this limbo kind of feeling. But that is changing. I mean, this energy is moving forward, and there is a breakthrough coming. So you don't have to worry about this anymore. So, you know, so it's like, oh, I've been stuck for a while. I'm feeling, I don't know how to move forward, but this is operating right now in your present. So this energy is unfolding. This energy is on its way to you. And again, there are no barriers with the Eight of Wands. It's a straight shoot. So it's going to continue to build and be a quick developments. It's quick communications. It's excitement building. Something is gaining energy and momentum and culminating. So, so you may not see the effects yet and are thinking, oh my gosh, nothing is happening, but it is. So then hanging over the reading, this is what your consciousness or your perspective is kind of focusing on. So we've got the Nine of Swords. So this is all about anxiety, right? Worry. And the cool thing about this card is it does put in perspective. It is just in our mind. So instead of, this indicating, yeah, there is a reason to be worried, this energy is more, it's our creation in our own mind that is feeling consumed with these anxious thoughts. So, this is when our thoughts kind of get on that hamster wheel and we feel like we're at the mercy of our negative thoughts. We might be, unable to sleep. We might be worried. We might just not really feel overwhelmed and not really see how this is going to work out or what we're supposed to do. But, okay, this is an energy that's in our control. So, it's important to just realize, to keep it in perspective, that our thoughts are just thoughts generated from us, from our mind, from our experience, from our perspective. It's nothing outside that's true that is going to hurt us or harm us. It's just our thoughts. It's just our fears, okay? So we can take a step back, take a deep breath, and, when we have those thoughts, just remind ourselves, okay, I'm having a negative thought right now. It's just a thought. 99% of those thoughts do not come true. If they happen to come true, then we will know how to deal with it when that happens, okay? We don't need to carry that burden with us and, be worried, because it really is pointless. It really is just going to harm us. See how in this energy, the person's like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. And everything is just in the clouds, and it's like only he can see. This isn't based in reality. Not to say that you might, like, your feelings aren't real or something may be happening that's going on, but that burden of intense anxiety and doom maybe, is not based in reality. That just is a creation of our mind and thoughts running wild. So we want to try to flip that around and have our thoughts work for us and not us work for our thoughts, because our thoughts are a tool for us to use to get where we're going. So once those thoughts start inhibiting us and worrying us and driving us crazy, we have to cut that out and take a step back and tell those thoughts who's boss, okay? All right, so again, I don't see any moving forward, you're not going to feel worried. You're not going to be stuck. This is going to be resolved, so go easy on yourself, and, I hope that takes the edge off of that a little bit for you. Now, we do have, you're showing up as, so this is like how you see yourself, the story you're kind of telling yourself, what energy you're embodying. So this is the Seven of Wands. So this is showing some kind of obstacle or some kind of competition, someone that might be trying to throw you off, or not even someone, but an energy that's trying to knock you off balance or take you away from what you're trying to work towards and what you believe in. So this energy is all about standing your ground, owning your beliefs, and not allowing anyone to intimidate you or anything to knock you off your balance, okay? So this is just that phase where, we feel the need to stand our ground and push through any kind of oppositional energy that, could present itself like an obstacle to us. So there might be something going on, with the circumstance in your life where there is this opposition and you're like, this is making me feel like it's not going to happen. This is making me feel anxious. This is making me feel like maybe I'm wrong. No. This is just about maintaining what you want to achieve, maintaining your goal. And, if you believe in that, and just continue to have confidence in that, because the only real, blockage I see is more of coming from our own, minds, nothing external. Now, speaking of, before I say that, let me take that back, because in the environment there is the Five of Swords. So, this is the energy that surrounds you. This could be another person. This could be a circumstance that you're operating in, like the company you work for or your home environment. Anything that's externally influencing you. So we've got the Five of Swords. So this implies there's some kind of limit. There's some kind of limitation that is not in your favor. Or there's some kind of situation where either way you slice it, there's going to be kind of like a loss. So there may be something that you're not meant, like, okay, there may be something that you may expect to happen, and it's like, no, that's not meant to be, that's not the way this is gonna break down. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, now this whole thing is ruined. I am freaking out about this. How am I gonna overcome this? But it's saying that this situation, it just is what it is, and it has to happen this way. It's the kind of thing where we just need to accept that is not going to work, that is not meant to be for us, that there's something that we just have to surrender to and kind of let go and accept. But I feel like if that is applying to you, it's hitting me like there's one scenario that you may be thinking is the way forward that isn't. But that doesn't mean that the way forward isn't happening. It's just that what you could be expecting to be the case is not the route this is meant to go, and that may have thrown you off. But that is not an issue, because I see everything moving forward, and there's all this new opportunity unfolding for you. There's a new beginning ahead. And this may be also for some of you guys a situation that, I guess this is kind of the same thing, but a situation that didn't work out, or some kind of loss that you have to accept, or something that you can't have, that you want or can't experience, and that may have you feeling defeated or stuck or anxious, but things are moving forward in the way they're meant to, and the right opportunities that are meant for you, a better opportunity is unfolding. So if that is the case for you, don't worry about that. It's not for you. You wouldn't have enjoyed it. Cut your losses and, keep it moving. You're going to see these things develop. Okay, leading to the outcome. The outcome is so beautiful and kind of encapsulates everything we've just talked about. So we have got the Wheel of Fortune. So everything is happening as it is meant to, in the perfect timing it is meant to. I was just watching that show, I Shouldn't Be Alive, last night, and they had a plane crash, they were trapped in the jungle, and the plane was on fire and covered in jet fuel, and they were really, really worried about it exploding or catching fire. So it starts to rain and downpour, and they're like, thank God the rain has come and we're saved from fire or explosion. Like, douse that plane, baby, that rain. But then a rescue helicopter was overhead, and because they were in such dense rainforest, they couldn't be seen. So it's almost like, well, this might be a bad example, but I'm trying to get to the point of, if that plane would have still been burning, like these people are like thinking, oh my gosh, the fire is a bad thing. But really, if the fire had kept up, it would have caused smoke, and then the helicopter would have found them sooner. So it's that kind of thing. There is this divine timing at work that is going to work to our benefit, but it's just trusting that and not prejudging things and worrying about how things, because we all do it. We all think this is how things should work out. This is a sign that I'm going to be successful. And it's just not true. There is a divine plan, and everything is connected, and there is a system at work here. So this is showing up in your outcome, is showing things are turning around. Things are in the perfect timing to get you to where you're meant to be. You're entering a new phase, a new cycle. And again, you're moving away from this anxiety, from this limitation, and there is a breakthrough, and there is this development that unfolds. So you're being taken there. You can't avoid that, you know? So just kind of give yourself a break and trust this and just go along for the ride. You're going to be taken to the right place where you're meant to be. And that place is happy. So we got the sun. You know, so this is when we're feeling revved up. We're feeling happy again. We're feeling energized and we want to get out and live life. You know, we're feeling good about ourselves. We want to get into action. We're ready to participate. We can see everything clearly. We understand the path ahead. And it's this freeing feeling just of bliss and joy and happiness and enjoying life. So this is what is coming in for you. So maybe this thing that wasn't necessarily working out the way you thought it would, or whatever appears to be limiting you, it's actually a blessing in disguise, and you're actually going to come out ahead, and the way is going to be shown for you, and you're going to be brought into this better place than you're probably even expecting you will be. Okay, to even speak further on that in our outcome, we have the Six of Swords. So again, this is all about moving on from a place of anxiety and pain and stress to a place of peace and mental stability and relaxation. This is all about healing. This is all about regeneration. So again, you know, there's a lot of movement forward here. You know, things are happening. Things are, you know, unfolding, and you're going to be taken to this better place. Now, we do also have to participate in that, you know, so we have to be open to this. We have to recognize the opportunities and that come our way and build off this and allow this to take us there. We could choose to just continue to doubt and continue to want our way to work out, and that's just going to be an unnecessary detour, and it's going to limit us from experiencing these changes that are meant to come our way. Last card in the outcome, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So this is showing things are developing. The seeds are starting to sprout. So the Page of Pentacles is, you know, a new energy. It's a page. It's the beginning of this growth, this fruition, things developing, things growing, things coming to fruition. So there is this beautiful new possibility in the future. But the thing is, we have to remember to nurture this, to continue to do the work, to continue to be receptive to this, and, you know, give it the right amount of water, give it the right amount of sun, whatever project this is. And this is the Pentacles, so this is something real in your real life that's developing. Again, near future, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So near future, full of potential. There could be opportunities coming your way. By the outcome, we start to see those really take shape and start to grow, but we still have to participate in that process to make it reach its fullest potential. So I hope that helped, Leo. If anyone wants to look at your situation in depth, email me at Tara@Tara's Tarot. There's also links below if you're just ready to book. Readings usually take about a week to receive, and we can talk about everything after you get your video and, you know, review, discuss as needed. So again, my email is Tara@tarastarot.com. So I hope you guys have a great July. This looks beautiful. Please leave comments below. Let me know how this resonates with you. And I will see you guys next month. Okay, guys. Bye.